Chapter 4. The Common Soul. Your soul is like a tree. You are a beautiful and tiny seed, and you are pushing your way into the sunlight through the darkness of the deep rock and soil. You take every little drop of rain and little bit of energy that you could from every source available. Nothing can stop you from growing. You have no idea what the payoff is. You have no reason to have this behavior, it is just who you are. You know from the deepest part of you that there is something else out there. Something new and something other than darkness and survival. Every moment is not spent thinking about how hard it has been. There is no need to think about past struggle. You are focused on one goal. You are not happy or sad about this problem. You simply are experiencing growth and the little nurturing that you have. That is enough for now, because every day you feel yourself growing and getting bigger. You know your world is expanding. With every little creature that crawls by, and even with the lack of rain, you take the hits to your growth and you get back on track. Knowing there is something else other than darkness. One sweet day you feel the ground start to loosen and there is less rock in your way. You feel a new strength. You are able to move around easier and you feel a larger faith that something else is there. You see many larger and scarier creatures like snakes and gophers. Yet, they seem to see your conviction and leave you alone. These creatures have different things on their minds. The rain starts to become more present and nurturing to your tiny roots reaching out. The soil becomes more fruitful and tasty. The thought of something else is so present to you that you can almost visualize it and imagine it with every fiber of your being. Finally, on another sweet day, you are relaxing from a long time pushing. You are at peace with your struggle. You have adapted, yet still you dream of something great. A small beam appears in the darkness and then another and another. Suddenly, a light of magnitude you could have never imagined envelopes your body. You are immersed in its beauty and feel complete. You feel so alive that you cannot remember the darkness at all. It is gone like a distant memory. You soak the light up day after day, moment after moment. You feel yourself growing and growing faster and faster. You are changing into something else. You knew that you would find something else, yet you did not know it would change you so much. So you enjoy the adventure and live in the light and bask in the peace it brings you. Then one glorious day, you change so much that you burst open to create a leaf. These changes come so fast you don't even know what else to think about other than the wonder of them. You're growing much stronger and taller. You notice you're moving towards the light. The light is feeding you as if it is the only thing that you want. The rain is getting more and more sufficient and your leaves are holding the water and nourishing your roots. With every day you grow stronger. You know you are getting closer and closer to what you want. On a hot summer day you notice a small grasshopper on one of your leaves. It looks innocent enough, it seems to mean no harm. And just as you are thinking that, it suddenly starts to bite you and eat you and consume you. It stings, yet it hurts in a deeper way, for you meant no harm to this creature. After many more creatures come along, you realize that this is a part of the system that you are in. You suddenly realize that this makes you a part of these creatures, but it also makes you a part of the bigger system than just yourself. The irritation of the pain is washed away with the knowledge that you are useful to the world. You start to notice that sometimes the light is too hot and sometimes it makes you uncomfortable. You long for the rain and you ask for the rain to come in to wash you clean and soothe your wounds. And through your longing and your imagining, just like when you were in the darkness, the rain comes. You start to notice some of the same creatures that passed you in the darkness are finding shade and comfort underneath your branches and leaves. You have birds that make small nests for their young to nurture, and you feel good because you have provided them a safe place of refuge. You start to bear fruit for the creatures of this world to eat. You know that you are a provider and that you have learned how to give and receive, and that this was a lesson that you had longed to learn without even knowing it. All of these moments make you feel even more connected with nature and with the world, and you notice all of the other trees around you. You begin to sing. As the wind blows through your branches and leaves, and you begin to sing a song along with the other trees and all of nature. You are connected to every living thing that comes into your experience. You are in love with this experience and want to share it. Your soul is like a tree. To live your life as an infinite soul is not always to live in a perfect world. When we experience life with the knowing that everything is connected, We will see even the difficult breakdowns in life are a window to a new possibility. A way to create a huge possibility from a tiny seed is the most amazing metaphor. Especially when you consider every thought and call to action as tiny seed that can build the dreams of your life. There is a desire in all of us to build the perfect life. It is not going to be all the fancy toys and big houses that will fulfill you. Fulfillment simply comes as a result of your life being connected with as many life forms as possible in the short time we are here on this earth. Everything you want lies in your relationship to others and the world. Live from the soul perspective, from the knowing of your connection to everything is the key to unlocking your dreams of loving your life. When will we realize that there is nothing wrong with us? When will we realize that we were chosen and that we are here for a reason? When will we realize that the trees and the grass, the oceans, the lakes, the animals are here for us? Can you begin to realize how much passion and love the universe gave to be able to create this world? So that you could have this life and earth. Will you make it heaven on earth? What are you waiting for? Why are we taking so much time to love ourselves and to return that love? You are a perfect creation. You are the answer to a question that the source of all of life has had. Always know that life is your canvas. You cannot make mistakes, you can only experience life. When we realize a power and passion to create, then we will find true joy and peace in this realm of form. You are one with all that ever was and ever will be. Enjoy it. Most of all, take advantage of this gift that you are and have been given. The more I hear about depression, the more I believe it is a symptom of not knowing that life is eternal. The knowing that you are all and all is in you. Your thoughts and words create your life. When we focus on what we do not want, we do not give the power to what we do want. Inside of all of us is all of us. The same conscious in you as in Christ, in Buddha, and in every person on earth. The only question in a person's life should be, what do I want? Keep one foot on earth and one in heaven. This is the balancing act of mankind, to be here now. To be the personality of creation that is, you, will cause the thoughts and actions that spread through the cosmic thread to create more love. The more closely you are to your calling, the more you resonate in the other personalities of the others around you. Yet, you should know that the others are also you. In that knowledge, compassion and love will increase as the connection and knowledge of life and love increases. We are all just a window pane away from the eternal. If this world was made so, we would always know that there would be no growth. We have the most unbelievable opportunity right now to connect ourselves with the other side and to heal our now. But we must learn to forgive. This means forgiving ourselves and others, our past and our present. If we can truly act with love in our heart, then it is actually very easy to love your enemy. Speak with them and fellowship with them. Be honest and let them be honest. Being honest means accepting your part in the drama, and taking claim of your mistakes. You will always find the most beautiful parts of people are their mistakes and their trespasses. Through an open and honest, powerful conversation, anything is possible. Forgiveness is a long and winding road that always has a happy ending. May your journey on this amazing adventure be filled with love and joy. What is the meaning of your life? The truth is, there is no meaning to your life unless you create it. Yes. You have all the power. Are you using it to create powerful meanings? Or are you regurgitating the past and putting the same meaning on your present moment? This is a serious problem to have. It will let the past creep into every moment so as to create what is called a vicious circle. You will spin around in a vortex of self-pity, and in return you will push people and opportunities away from your present moment. The cure. Always focus on the present moment and create the meaning you want to have. Life is for creating what you want it to be, not the opposite. This gift has been given to you. This holy grail is a playground of nature and water and air. You are the child of a vast and eternal system. You shall learn to love your life and everything in it. The pain, the struggle, the joy and the laughter are all a part of the lesson in the story of your life. You learn from the past mistakes of your own and your ancestry. You must hunt for your revival. You must search for your dream's salvation. Your cause is just and declares itself as love and compassion. Let no one or no force come between the power of your connection to others. You must put your energy and thoughts into your fellow man to enrich your own life. If you love your enemies and you forgive yourself and those that transgress upon you, you can and will create an amazing future for many generations to come. Love breeds love and it does not refuse anyone. If you live in the knowledge and intelligence that is the network of the human soul and are fed by the ultimate source of life, then you can do no wrong if love is in your ultimate goal. A wise man said, "Life is empty and meaningless." This is an ultimate truth. It may sound like a dreary statement, yet if you look closer you can see the paradox. Can you see it? Think on this, and when you find the answer you will be in the knowledge of the ancients. Can you fill an empty life with meaning? I know that you can and will. You now have the common sense to achieve a full and beautiful life. Thank you for having the common sense to join me on my adventure through time and space. Much love to you always.